Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today I will be reviewing the Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Tomahawk, Deluxe class Tomahawk. And here he is. And well, before I get started, just a quick history lesson on why this toy line is called Hunt for the Decepticons. That is actually not the official name of that toy line. It is in fact a fan name. The official toy line is just referred to as the 2010 toy line. However, during that time, I believe there was like an online or mobile game or something called The Hunt for the Decepticons, which was plastered on all of the boxes. So fans saw that and decided, instead of calling it the 2010 line, they're like, no, you know what? Let's just call it the Hunt for the Decepticon line. And so they did. And now that's over with. Now let's get to the figure. Here is Tomahawk in his pretty sweet looking attack chopper mode. And more specifically, well, here's the weird thing. He's not exactly based on anything, but the closest real world counterpart that I found was that he's very similar to something called the Eurocopter Tiger attack helicopter. And from the photos I've seen, it's very close. The tail end is completely different, and obviously these legs are not here. However, it is pretty close in design. So as I want to say, this is heavily based off of the Eurocopter Tiger attack helicopter. So that's, well, hopefully that's it for all the history lessons for this episode, for this review. So yeah, get to some features of the chopper mode. The blades move around. Oh, and I guess one other fun fact is that this model is very similar to that of Skyhammer. That's just it. It's the cockpit that just reminds you a little bit of Skyhammer. But they're completely separate. Unlike Skyhammer, this is not as good of a spinner, good of a chopper, of a rotor, there we go, of a rotor as the Skyhammer figure, but it gets the job done. The other thing is, well, he has landing gear. He has this landing gear here, which folds down. And these little ones also fold down there, and fold down there. There you go. There's nothing, and got some, yeah, those are either missiles or they actually look more like bombs, you know, for bombing runs. They just drop them, and then old school machine guns. Not old school, but yeah, they look like machine guns at the very end, and some bombs. Oh, another thing of note, I do not have, this guy came with spring-loaded missiles. What happened to those things? I either lost them or he just didn't come with them. So as placeholders, I decided to give him these weapons. This missile pod and I guess like multi-tiered rocket launchers, because these are apparently missiles. Like yeah, those are missiles. So this is a multi-tier rocket launcher, and this is a missile pod. And oh, and if you're wondering where these are from, these are from the Thrilling 30 Voyager class Whirl. So I'm having a Whirl loan these to a Tomahawk in place of the missile launcher that I lost of his or never got to begin with. I don't exactly remember. That's not it. But that's neither here nor there, or not really important right now. So let's get to him. Let's get to his transformation, which is pretty neat. First, you do this. You fold, well, not really fold, but like collapse together the wings. And you go down here, separate. It should be a fairly short and sweet one. There we go. Separate there. Peg and separate. Some more. And fold down. Move this over. This is the heel, and that's the toes. Over here. Fold that there. Get the heels ready, and that is his legs are done. Then we go back here, close this up, close that up, and separate that. And here's a weird part. This you have to like move down to separate. No, you have to like move up and get that away. You have to like push up and out, up and out. Oops, camera not being impatient. Yeah, put up and out, and there you have his arms free. Then this part, you pull this down. And then this part is cockpit. You have to, if it wants to do it, yeah, there we go. You pin that down a little bit to open this, which will allow, when you go down here and push up the head. And then this just keeps going down. So then you fold this all the way down. Fold it, continue folding this down. Then push that up. Turn his head, and one extra step. This part, fold forward. You have to work with the thing here, but you gotta rotate that forward until it has a soft click. Same thing over here, rotate until you feel the small click. So there you go. Move the arms around for the wings. Adjust the feet. The wings, do whatever you want. I just have them like that because it looks a little better, but you can have them any way you want. It could be like an attack mode. Well, I'll talk about that later. So let me finish up. Take this. Fold it back. Take this, same thing, fold it back, and fix the head a bit. Fix the head a bit, and that's it. That's Tomahawk. Pretty simple, relatively simple, and pretty fun transformation, I gotta say. In terms of, like, I guess chopper formers, I consider this one of the best. Now, granted, I have only done 2. The other one was Skyhammer, and I thought he was fantastic too. And honestly, the only complaint I have on this guy is that these wings don't fold in then some fancy way. It's like, this is what I was talking about in that review, that with a lot of chopper formers, they just sort of fold them on their back and that's it. It's just hanging there. There's nothing really special about that. Unlike Storehammer, that had it folded on the chest and it like folded and it was all like an X thing. It was really interesting. And like I said, if you want to, you can have these things pop up like that, so you can shoot some missiles and use these machine guns. But I fold them down because I just like the look of that. And he looks really cool. He does have a light piping there. He looks. Hold on, let me adjust a bit. There we go. He looks really cool. And take a close look at his head. And it's a really cool head, I gotta say. It looks like he has a pilot helmet on. He's got a visor and everything. That's like, oh, that's actually really cool. Really cool, really cool. And articulation, that far, forward. You can move this for even more clearance. And just, you have to work with this helicopter, with the propeller blades. And do really good kick. Really good kick. Knee there. Far back, far forward. And joints galore to work with on the legs. And also elbow there, that far back. Same for the right hand. And that's it for articulation. And like I said, I just loaned him these weapons that I can just pop onto these posts. There we go. Pop onto that post. Pop onto that post. And to at least weapon him up a bit. Usually you would probably have his actual missiles and he just hold on to him or put him on his wings. But I think that's a nice little placeholder. I think those are pretty cool replacements, especially since I think since World brought so many weapons. We'll see when I get to that. I'll talk more about that if I ever get that far. So yeah, these, don't worry about these. Those are just placeholders. One cool thing that I do like he can do is that with his hands, you can actually weapon him up. So you can have one blade there, and then this one you can actually have this open up, so you can have like some like a cutting action, like scissor, like bolt cutter action. So he can actually have some swords on him. Pretty awesome. That's an option. Back up, fold them back up, and yeah, as I say, this is actually an excellent figure. Now, not only is this like an overall really solid figure, it's an incredibly solid figure, fun transformation, great chopper mode. It's just it's up there alongside Skyhammer as being one of the best chopper formers that there are out there. This guy is a must-have in any collection. And as far as I know, I think he was only repainted once as like, I think, an Asian exclusive version of Springer, I think. I think that's what happened. He was repainted once, but either way, doesn't matter. This guy is fantastic. Highly recommend Tomahawk here. Oh, and also don't let his appearances fool. He is part of the movie line. The face and head might throw you off and saying that, oh, he should be like maybe somewhere else. No, he is part of the movie line. He is. I checked. And yeah, so that is my review of the Transformers Hunt for the Decepticon. Let me put that proper. Yeah. Hunt for the Decepticon. Hey. Yeah, that works. Yeah. That is okay. Taking up too much time doing this. So put that there, put that there. So that is my review of the final time Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Deluxe Class Tomahawk. This is Composite EnerJoe signing off. Peace out.